Good afternoon, everybody. It's approximately 3:45 on a Monday afternoon, February 6th. We're doing our daily readings. We did our prayers online this morning. We're starting out with our daily bread. It's called Tried and Purified by Jennifer Benson Schultz. Our reading is from Job chapter 23, verses 1 through 12. Then Job replied, "Even today my complaint is bitter. His hand is heavy in spite of my groaning. If only I knew where to find him. If only I could go to his dwelling. I would state my case before him and fill my mouth with arguments. I would find out what he would answer me and consider what he would say. Would he oppose me with great power? No, he would not press charges against me. There an upright man could present his case before him, and I would deliver, and I would be delivered forever from my judgment. But if I go to the east, he is not there. If I go to the west, I do not find him. When he is at work in the north, I do not see him. When he turns to the south, I catch no glimpse of him. But he knows the way that I take. When he tested me, I will come forth as gold. My feet have closely followed his steps. I have kept to his way without turning aside. Without turning aside. I have not departed from the commands of his lips. I have treasured the words of his mouth more than my daily bread. When he has tested me, I will come forth as gold. Job chapter 23:10. During an interview, singer and songwriter Meredith Andrews spoke about being overwhelmed. As she tried to balance outreach, creative work, marital issues, and motherhood. Reflected on her distress, she said, "I felt like God was taking me through a refining season, almost through a crushing process." Job was overwhelmed after losing his livelihood, his health, and his family. Worse still, although Job had been a daily worshiper of God, he felt that the Lord was ignoring his pleas for help. God seemed absent from the landscape of his life. Job claimed he could not see God whether he looked to the north, south, east, or west. Job 23, verses 2 through 9. In the middle of his despair, Job had a moment of clarity. His faith flickered to life like a candle in a dark room. He said, God knows the way that I take. God knows the way that I take. When he has tested me, I will come forth as gold. Verse 10. Christians are tried and purified when God uses difficulty to burn away our self-reliance, pride, and earthly wisdom. If it seems as if God is silent during the process and that He is not answering our cries for help, He may be giving us an opportunity to grow stronger in our faith. Pain and problems can produce the shining rock-solid character that comes from trusting God when life is hard. Bow your heads. Dear Lord, help me to believe that you will give me that you are with me, even when I can't see you working in my life. I surrender myself to your purpose, for any suffering I may endure. Faith testing times can be faith strengthening times. Amen. Today's insight. In today's passage, Job responds to the accusations brought by his friend Eliphaz, who sarcastically asks whether Job thinks God is judging him because of his reverence for him. 22 verse 4. Eliphaz insists that Job is suffering for a hidden scandal. Verse 5. With assumptions but no evidence, he explains Job's trouble by accusing him of being a self-centered rich man who has mistreated weak people for his own material gain. And so Job expresses his desire to be able to argue the case before God. Chapter 23. The wrong assumption of his friends have become part of the fire that is testing and refining him. Verse 10. Do we have the courage to express our honest questions and true feelings to the Lord? That was an interesting question. That brings up praying honestly. When you pray, do you pray with all of your heart, with all of your heart exposed to Him? Openly, without trying to hide something, or not intentionally trying to hide something, but maybe you're forgetting that He won't see it because it's a quick prayer. Then you're going to be going on about your day. Remember, God sees all in your heart. He knows all that you are thinking. God is omnipresent. He's with you along with Jesus and the Holy Spirit all day long. Just keep that in mind. So with that, our daily bread reading, keep that last question in mind. We move on to our daily, Bible promises. Our verse for Monday, February 6th is John 14, verse 27. Peace I leave with you, my peace I give to you. Not as the world gives do I give to you. Let not your hearts be troubled, neither let them be afraid. Jesus is offering us the peace of heaven, not the peace of the earth. peace as in what we get from earth. There is the peace of heaven that we will get, the peace that we get as believers, is something that we cannot attain from the world. You might think that you will gain peace from going hunting or getting all your chores done. Let's say you do this and you're not a Christian. This peace lasts for a very short time. As a Christian, and let's say you go hunting to fill your freezer for your family, not only do you find peace in doing this, you find satisfaction the Lord gives you. Your hearts won't be troubled any longer because you know that you provide for your family, or that the Lord is with you once you find the peace that He decides to give you. Once you turn all your troubles over to Him, He gives you heavenly peace through the Holy Spirit. Let's go to the Holy Bible, the YouVersion's Holy Bible. Today's verse from YouVersion Holy Bible is Psalms 16, verse 11. You make known to me the path of life. You fill me with joy in your presence, with eternal pleasures at your right hand. The Lord leads us. The Lord fills us with the Holy Spirit. And as we follow His commands, He delivers us great joys. That's what, with eternal pleasures that is right at your right hand. He delivers us great peace and joys as we follow His decrees. Remember, that's what is promised to us. That is a song sung by David. I think that's a good reading to end on today. And I hope that some of these readings may help somebody today. I wish you well. I wish God bless. May Jesus be with you. May you be blessed with the Holy Spirit. This is Minister Ed out, and have a good day. Bye.